Hi there, this is Diecast channel, and in this video we're going to do a review on this 1971 Chevy Camaro SS 350 made by ERTL American Muscle in the scale 1/18. It's actually Auto World. That's the new brand that used to be ERTL in the past. So if you like those Camaros, stay with me to the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe in case you haven't subscribed yet, and also give me a thumbs up and share this video. This helps the channel a lot. Click the bell for news, so you're gonna stay tuned for the next videos that are about to come. So let's unbox this car and take a look at its details right now. So here we have the 1971 Camaro SS, a beautiful car made by Auto World in a 1/18 scale. This is a beautiful model car, and this Camaro could be equipped with the RS back, which featured a split bumper with two segments on the edges. The parking lights and turn signals could be replaced with rounded parking lights. The grille for the RS back had the same mesh, but it had a sort of a frame made in reinforced rubber and the same material we had for the nose of a 1969 Pontiac GTO, for instance. This car was produced with these body lines from 1970 to 1973. In 1974, it had a little facelift in the front, a more reinforced bumper, and the rear end with different tail lights, and the rear bumper was also reinforced due to American legislation. In 1975, the rear window was also a little bit larger, was extended to the lower line of the B pillars in the same way that was made in the Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. These lines continued into 1981, and in 1982 a completely new body was launched for Camaro and Pontiac. This model car is made by Auto World in a 1/18 scale with a pretty good quality. It has a very nice paint job. This paint has no defects at all, no issues at all, and it features a very nice blue color with a blue interior that matches the car very well. Interior also has carpet, pretty realistic cushions, nice dashboard, nice steering wheel, and even being simple as this line is, since it's a basic to intermediate line, it's still a very honest product. The only minus this car has is a non-open trunk, since it would be very desirable to have an open trunk in a 1/18 scale. So we're going to take a look at its details and check on its features. Its front end has got a pretty good quality. Headlights have a pretty good realism. The parking lights are under the bumper. That would happen in the RS back. Rear is actually mocked by this mesh. Bumper looks nice. It's got no fleshings, no cast markings, no issues at all. The engine bay is pretty well made with a 350 as a separate part. We also have the brake master cylinder. 350 engine is made in orange. That would be the correct color. Spark plug cables that look very realistic. They were not present in the older versions of these ERTL model cars. Radiator hose, the intake manifold, radiator shroud, and a caution fan warning. Alternator, the battery. The battery doesn't have any cables, but still pretty well made. Firewall has got some pretty good detail. And the hood looks good. And the hood latch looks pretty good for a basic line. The hinges could be a little bit better, but the paint really makes them better than they used to be in the older versions. The cowl is also painted black, and the windshield wipers are cast in metal. They're not separate parts in this model car. Still pretty decent. Car has a pretty nice interior. The door hinge is quite simple. It's the basic one. The pedals are made in a piece of plastic with the gas, brake, clutch, and parking brake far left. Seats are made in blue, look very nice. Fabric carpet, and the gauges are basically stickers and decals. Pretty decent. Steering wheel looks good. The back of the seats tilt. Door panel looks pretty good. So does the mirror. Trim around the window openings is just cast in metal and painted on. In the older versions, they wouldn't be painted. From the passenger side, we see the Camaro logo on the glove compartment lid and the vents. Radio, central console with a 4 on the floor. Pretty nice looking carpet. Pretty nice looking seats. It really looks like a 2+2. It wouldn't be very comfortable for passengers in the back seat. And for 5 passengers, perhaps it would be a nightmare with this tunnel in the middle. A nice feature we can see in this Earl is the headliner with the dome light. Looks pretty decent, looks pretty nice for a basic to intermediate model car. It's good for Earls that didn't used to have this detail before. Rear end of a car. This car doesn't have an open trunk. That would be a minus. Still, it's a very nice model car. It's got the dual exhaust with good looking exhaust tips. Tail lights are made in acrylic and look very nice. We've got the reverse lights in the inner tail lights and the SS 350 license plate. And the Camaro logo. Trunk lid is just cast in metal, and the windows have a pretty good transparency. And the rear deck, a speaker, and a back seat. It's pretty well made. Pretty good for a basic to intermediate model. Base of the car is all made in orange. Sort of a primer. Suspensions look good. Rear spring leaf suspension with a torsion bar and the differential and a drive shaft, which is fixed. Suspension is fixed in this model, but it's got the shocks that look pretty realistic. Mufflers and the tank look good. 350 engine with a manual transmission look good as well. The oil filter, oil pan, and the starter that's made in black. The exhaust manifolds also look pretty good. Front wheel steer, and the wheels or tires are very nice. Ranking this car from 0 to 10, I would give it a 9. I think it deserves a 9. It's a pretty good model car. It's a basic to intermediate model car. So for this standard, it's a pretty good model. It's got a very good paint job. It's got a nice color, nice interior, nicely made engine bay, nice wheels and tires, nice undercarriage. It's not cheaply made. It's not poorly made. It's made with a pretty good quality for its standard and for what it's supposed to be. I'd like to thank you for all likes and views, for all subscriptions. Please don't forget to subscribe in case you haven't subscribed yet. And let me know down in the comments what you think about the video and about the car. And you have any further information on this Camaro want to share with us, please let us know. And also, don't forget to give me your thumbs up to share this video. This helps the channel a lot. And click the bell for news, so you're going to stay tuned for the next videos that are about to come. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.